season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. So they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns, stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
Pass to Brown. Driving inside. And the basket is good.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Brown after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Brown against Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, we've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Right side Towns. A floater, and it's blocked. White against Brunson. And Keita gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Hart. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's White. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. White, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list. 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship would be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging 23 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
On defense, Boston, 3-point lead. New York moving it around. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
It's Brown on the wing. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Hart finds Brunson. Towns in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Tatum with the screen on Bridges. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the three. Knicks with the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
With his first shot attempt, the shot's good.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And the three ball is good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The free throw drops for Towns. As we know, late in the year, Coach, more eyes are drawn to games around the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I talk to fans in the East who stay up late to watch Pacific Division matchups. Interest always builds as that postseason picture starts to come into focus.
And Towns drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now White, he's got 12. Brown finds White. Tatum on the wing. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's blocked. Tatum with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside, Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Hauser. 8 points his last outing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Tatum. Fires the three. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Knicks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Hart outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. It's deflected. Brown against Brunson. Brown dishes to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Anunoby outside. Here's Alvarado. Offline with his 3. The Celtics with the lead. There's the pass to Gonzalez. Outside, White. Here's Garza. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Gonzalez. Hits the three-point bomb.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here is Bridges. No scoring in this one. Pass to Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's a nimble move by Clarkson, allowing him to work around that contact.
Celtics leading by 3. Now here's White. He's got 12. For 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Anunoby passes to Alvarado. Bridges outside. Back to Alvarado. Robinson a screen on White. Pass to Bridges from deep. The kick out to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Clarkson against Gonzalez. Fires the 3. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Knicks line, 27-27.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Here's White. Nice shot from the wing. White's got 14 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1:19 left here in the first quarter. White wide open. He fired. White with another miss. Now Anunoby. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Now here's Clarkson. D right on him. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 7.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Here's Shireman. Still without a basket. White goes in. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. For the Knicks, Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Pass to Alvarado. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, that's a solid pass by Towns. Excellent job spotting and hitting the open man.
Towns against Tatum. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Boston has possession after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Pass to Shireman. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so it's Boston with it. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Pass to Tatum. Now Pritchard. The tray. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, excellent decision by Tatum. Kicking it out to the ready shooter.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Knicks lead 40-32.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Garza. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 13. Buries it down low. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Well, when Clarkson gets going, he can be an elite scoring guard.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side Tatum. Over Towns. And again, it's Boston converting.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
It's time for teacher.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Boston, Walsh is checked in. And it's Brown in for Gonzalez. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Brunson the pass to Towns. Six on the shot clock. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
37.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum against Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. And so Tatum nails them both. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And here's White after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Towns is doubled. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Brunson finds Robinson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Outside Tatum, a 3-ball from anywhere, anytime. Tatum.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges, and again, New York with the triple.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Brown outside. The 3 from Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From downtown, the sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
42.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. White the pass to Brown. Misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either. White against Brunson. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. The Celtics also changing it up. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. And the free throw, no good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Celtics trail by 14. Here's White. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Anunoby, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Hart against Tatum. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Robinson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Here's Brunson. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Keita. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Tatum against Hart. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 19 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
In the corner, it's Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby finds Hart. And here's Brunson. That's tipped. Now Hauser. Nothing on the board. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 5.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Right a screen. Keita, the pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over in the corner, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Brunson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
1 shot.
And that one misses.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. And here's Brunson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Kata. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingman. Number 1, Jaylen Brown.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
The Knicks making a switch here. Akporti's checked in. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Brown. Hart the pass to Brunson. Bridges kicks to Brunson. From 20 feet out, and the shot goes down. Brunson's got 17.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Offline from the high post.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good getting into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the New York Knicks.
Who needs a multifaceted approach when you can dominate in the lane like this? It has been impressive.
My only piece of advice, don't stop.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's White. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Now, here's Tatum. Over Hart. It's rebounded by Towns.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Anunoby has the open look. Oh, good with the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore.
Take a break.
And I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And that one falls for White.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Now, here's Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good on the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
White finds Hauser. Back to White. Over Towns. And it's White missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18 points. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. From deep, Brunson, New York, no good that time either.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Brown with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now Brown, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
There's the screen. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Tatum.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hart finds Anunoby. Can they get it? And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Queta. Pass to Brown. Now Hauser. Defended by Bridges. Here's Queta. Brown wide open. He fires. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Towns against Brown. Pass to White. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 5. Down low to the inside. Queta's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 8. Now here's Towns. Bridges passes to Brunson. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yep, that one goes. 21 points for Jarrett White.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Anunoby outside. At the top of the key, Towns. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Hart, no good. And here's Boston. They've picked up 11 straight. Now Hauser. Back to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Hart outside. To Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Boston.
Brown outside. Right a screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby outside. Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. On the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 24.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim, no mercy.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Queta. Hauser finds Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Brown outside. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. White against Anunoby. Brunson right side. Over Tatum. And it's Brunson missing. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, White. And Queta gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brunson against White. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. And it's Clarkson in for Hart. And it's White missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Bridges. And a change for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in.
At the line, one shot.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Here's Garza. Robinson with the block. Inside. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And make some noise for your Knicks.
And New York making a change here. Diawara's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Pritchard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Garza.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Off target from the wing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. And here is Shamet. Robinson kicks to Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Clarkson following the three-pointer by Boston. Diawara the pass to Clarkson. There's 57 seconds left in the third. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Shireman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one drops for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Clarkson passes to Shamet. Pass to Alvarado. Up and in on the layup. Alvarado's got 5.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Celtics trail by 9. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. Hits it from three-point range. Walsh has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Clarkson. He's got 15. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Gonzalez. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Shireman. Here's Tatum. Over Robinson. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They led by as many as 18 points. And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gonzalez.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Alvarado. Drills it from outside.
A true team player. Clarkson will connect other teammates to the ball if they get open.
Celtics trail by 7. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum's shot is off.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Williams with the block. Left side Gonzalez. The 3. Good on the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3-pointer by Boston. Pass to Alvarado. Towns for 3. Another 3 for New York.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a 3, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
And here is Tatum, defended by Towns. Here's Shireman. Richard with the ball. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Clarkson from outside the arc. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Pass to Tatum. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. A three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 5. Now Alvarado to the left side wing. Towns with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Shamet offline with his 3. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Towns with the steal. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Williams. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. The Celtics also changing it up. Jaylen Brown comes in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Gonzalez. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's Brunson. Towns looking around. Out to Bridges. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently. But when it works, it works.
Outside White. Here's Shireman. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Towns, the bounce pass. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Clarkson. The 3 from Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 31.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Here's Brown. Outside White. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anunoby. And Brunson has it in the corner. The kick out to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Brown right side. Good. Nice job down low. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Bridges, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Outside, Tatum launches it. Knicks with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Defensive foul charged to Baylor Shireman. First personal. First team foul. OG Anunoby at the line. One shot.
And that one misses. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And here is Tatum. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
Proven once again that he's a team-first player. Tatum is all about finding his guys whenever he can.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Brown outside. White setting the pick for Brown. Pass to Tatum. Puts it up. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 14. Pass to Tatum. Tatum against Hart. Tatum down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart finds Bridges. Drained from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look. Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Brunson muscles through the contact.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Keep it up for
is White. And get the three. The Knicks leading by 15. Now Towns. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Now Towns. Not that time. It won't go. The Celtics shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Derek White. Outside Brown. Puts up the three. That does not go.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Hart outside. Here's Towns. Lock at 6. Bridges outside. Buries the deep ball.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And here is Brown after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Now Brown. Towns with the steal.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Alvarado. Takes the three. And Mikal Bridges, good for three. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run. Need to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Walsh. Pritchard with a wide open look. What a response. Hitting a three of their own. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Outside Bridges. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Now Clarkson for three. It misses. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.